it's
Sunday.
It's not Monday, it's Sunday.
Yeah.
July the 23rd.
The weekend edition continues.
Yep. I'm John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
Yeah, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm Howard Hall.
And you're watching Community News. Welcome to all those folks who are just joining us for the first time. Don't forget to like and follow our page. If you're watching one of the many shared posts that we do in many groups, first of all, thank you to the groups that share us. A big thank you to them. And also, don't forget to click on the actual Small Town Network name on Facebook. Go to our main page and follow us there.
Yeah, especially if we haven't had one in a while, but if we are having contests or anything like that, or if you want to message us, we may not see it if you comment on those shared pages. So you want to do it on our main page.
Yeah. A couple things. We got a new local sponsor. The Crazy Heifer is joining us, so please stay tuned to hear about them, a new Rockwood business. We got an update on Miss Tiffany that you're going to tell people about in just a minute. Got to send a shout out to a couple people we saw yesterday. Went out and saw Superlative Vintage in Harriman, and also the Out of the Attics Antiques. Went out there. They had their birthday party. I think it's 4 years they've been out there now.
That's cool.
So they were throwing a big party, and they're big watchers of the program. So hello to you guys. But that takes us into our first segment. I guess we should talk about it first. We didn't talk about this last week. We had people message in about it. But Live and Let Live disappeared overnight.
He did. It was a surprise and a shock to a lot of folks.
Yeah. But John has a lot of people were wondering why did it happen the way it did. But I think John told us something this morning that actually makes it make sense.
I couldn't figure it out, and I'm not smart enough to come up with this scenario. I think my sister actually told me this, but don't know if this is true, but this is how some things go like this. If you got a business and you're thinking about retiring or quitting, let's say that on the property and casualty side, if I wanted to sell my practice, I can sell my book of business. I can sell that to somebody and they would become your agent. Well, same thing if, say, Sherry wanted to, once again, I don't know this is the truth, but this is the way some things go. If she wanted to retire or quit, she can sell her practice, and apparently most of her stuff went to Walgreens. But one of the things that kind of shocked people, and they didn't understand why it happened that way, is the suddenness of it. Why didn't they tell me? Why didn't they talk about it? Well, a lot of times they can't. You will sign a non-disclosure agreement along with that agreement to transfer the business, and so basically it prohibited her from talking about it. So it's not like Sherry didn't care enough about her customers. Didn't find out something bad and she had to run. No, it was part of the agreement probably that she couldn't talk about it, because what they don't want to do, if I'm selling my practice to Scott, you don't want to say, Howard, you don't want you to find out ahead of time and start shopping your business elsewhere. You want the person that's buying your practice to have a chance to approach you, maybe a letter saying, hey, I'm your new guy, John retired, this, I want to provide the same service John always did, here's my office, and that sort of thing. So that's probably why it happened that way. It wasn't that Sherry didn't care enough about everybody to just to tell you. She probably couldn't.
Right. So not like a small town to start rumors or anything like that.
A dog walks funny across the road, and there'll be 10 conspiracy theories about it.
It might not be as crazy as you thought, but that we don't know that's the case. But that makes a whole lot of sense.
That does make sense.
But anyway, and she wouldn't be able to talk about it either way, so that kind of makes sense. So don't be angry at Live and Let Live. We miss them. We miss the window competitions. We used to love looking at their decorations and make us step our game up over here. But we will miss them. They were always a big part of Rockwood, and we wish Sherry well. And And we hope that she'll keep watching the program.
Yeah.
But and it's an opportunity for something new. I hope it's something good.
Yep. I haven't heard about the building yet, but who knows? They may put something else in there. They may rent it. They may sell it. But whatever goes in there will be interesting to see.
And you've got potential somebody going in your building. So
Yes, signed a lease agreement for the corner this past week. So we're hoping that will be up and going in August. It's going to be office space in the back for some folks that do calibration and testing and sales on some monitoring equipment, but their wives are going to do, I think, ice cream and tea up front.
Wow. So the good thing is change is not always bad. It just means we get something new. So we're excited to see what that is. Now we'll kick it into the gear, into the program with Things to Do, brought to you by Mr. John and Evans Financial, and a very important Tiffany update.
Yeah, Evans Financial, right across the street from the park. What used to be the park still is the park. Who knows anymore? But we got nice lights across the street now. That looks good at night, doesn't it? They do.
What do you call those? Festoon lights.
Yeah, I don't know what you call them, but they're pretty.
Yeah,
anyway,
thing. There we are.
update on Tiffany. If you may not know, or you may know that my wife was diagnosed with breast cancer a bit ago, and we had the surgery this past week, Thursday. And so she's not, well, she's doing really well, and she's not got to her phone yet. She hadn't picked it up since the day of the surgery, so I keep hearing it ding and go off, so there's probably a million messages on there, and she's not ignoring you. She's just really tired and sore, but she is recovering. We didn't get the pathology report till this coming week, but Doc says he got everything that he feels that he needed to get, and as soon as we get that back, hopefully this is past us now. We're just in recovery, healing up from the surgery, and but she's feeling better today, and I can imagine the amount of pain that she's in. It's got to be terrible, but she's a lot tougher than me, so she's handling it pretty well. Yeah. But she probably will get to, let you know something, and thank you for all the prayers, because I know there's a bunch of those, and all the well wishes, and everybody just, what can I do? What can I do for you? Well, we're doing pretty good. She hasn't been very hungry, and I've kept her in tater soup and stuff like that, so she's okay. Thanks for the cards. Mailbox was full of those. So she's doing well. Everybody just, keep on praying for a good report on the pathology, and for the healing, and she's going to be fine.
Yeah. Good deal. Yeah. Good to hear that. And we'll head into the things to do. And again, go by Evans Financial.
Yeah, stop in and see me.
Yeah, I'll buzz through these, but
I'm
again, right there under the blue and white awning.
Yeah. Across, if you turned around from that picture, you'd see part of the park.
Yeah, and you'd be standing under festoon lights.
Yes.
Yeah, so enjoy those. And here it is. Wait for the big graphic with things to do. And if you weren't awake, you are now.
Isn't it Loudon County ain't big enough to put the name in it? They had to hyphenate their name.
Yeah. But kicking off with the Grove, music at the Grove.
On the 24th, that's tomorrow. The Grove is, and there's their whole schedule.
Yep.
But Monday night on the main stage, they're going to have double shots.
Yeah, double shots. Check
that's 5:45, but that's Central Time.
Yeah, and then here it is, Discovering Snakes.
Yep, that's tomorrow also from 2 to 3. They're going to discover snakes, and you'll be able to hear them. The screams will be all over the place every time they find one. Yeah.
Whoever's been out there, comment and find out if you found actually what a species or something.
I'd love to see film of somebody finding a snake.
Yeah.
Oh man, we found one in the lake the other day, and it found a rock. I was throwing rocks at it. Man, that snake was getting down the road.
But yeah, if you're into that, go check out some snakes.
Yep.
And then go to Bluegrass
Yeah,
Jam.
that's Tuesday night. They're having bluegrass jamming at the Bradbury Community Club from 6 to 10. $2 gets you in, but you got to buy snacks and food separately. But for that same $2, you can take an instrument and find a room and play, or get up on the stage and play. And somebody take some photos in there, some video, and send it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of music stuff this week. Then Lake Tansy.
Yeah, on the 25th, you got the Dan Rotten Band at Lake Tansy. And Tuesday, that is Tuesday on the
Yeah.
Waterside Pavilion.
Yeah, go check that out. And then Food Truck Wednesdays, no update who yet, but there'll be
It's always
somebody.
good. Get over there to Harriman.
The
on
mystery
Tuesday.
meat machine.
Yep,
Yeah.
from 11 a.m. to 2.
Go check that out. And our farmers market.
New photo for the farmers market in Oak
Yep.
Ridge, 9 a.m. to 1 at the Preserve.
Go check that out. And also the Oasis, as always.
Every Wednesday during the summer, you got the kindergarten through 8th grade crafts, games, story time, music, and worship down there at the First Presbyterian Church.
And Lake Tansy again.
They're having their farmers market all the way up there in Crossville from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. No charge to set up, but you got to call and reserve your spot if you want to be a vendor. And once again, that's Central Times.
Yeah, that's right. And again, Central Time.
Central Time, Thursdays at the AMP. Their concert series, music starts at 6:30 Central. This week they have the Tanner Hillis,
Yeah, something like that. Tanner Hillis, I think.
and that's at the downtown amphitheater.
Yeah, Morgan County Fair is
They're
in town.
having their fair up there in Morgan County. Give them a call at 423-346-8682.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have ride, food, and mud fun.
Yeah, up there in Wartburg. Check that out. And movie schedule continues.
Yeah, the Muppet movie at the Palace on the 25th, and that's 7 p.m. Central.
Yeah, go check that out. And the summer crafts.
Summer Crafts, learn to crochet from 1 to 3 at Walther Handmade in Harriman.
Yeah, go check them out, their website. And Kofer's has got a lot of entertainment.
Yeah, they do. They got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. They got
Yeah.
Ryan Hill on Thursday and Buns on the Run. That's the food truck, we assume. And Friday,
I can think of a
they got,
great graphic for that company. Yeah.
Michael Pape and Rolling Meatball, and it's a lot of action in the food truck games this week.
And they're bouncing.
Yeah, they got Jonah Tran on Saturday and the Bouncing Barbecue. So you got the buns are running, the meatballs are rolling, and the barbecue is bouncing this week.
A lot going on.
That's rated R, people. Rated R.
Yeah, have to,
Kofer's.
now, you don't have to chase your food down.
No.
It's going to be on the plate. They're going to give it to you. You don't have
Yeah,
to run
they
it
do
down.
stop the truck,
Yeah.
luckily.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to catch it. And then at Rhone State.
They're going to have the stock horses at Rhone State. We don't know how to get a hold of them for this one,
No.
but just go out there between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on the 28th through the 30th, and because it's free to watch, and they're going to be in both arenas.
Yeah, or give Jeremiah Johnson a call out there at Rhone State.
He might know something.
He might know what's going on. And then
You still haven't seen that movie yet?
No, I need to. And then the weekend entertainment at the
Yeah,
Grove.
28th and 29th. On Friday you've got Dennis Long, and Saturday you've got Utopia. That starts at 6, but that's Central.
Yeah, go check that out. And then again, way back to Kingston.
Yep, Farmers Lakeside Market there in Kingston, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Go check it out.
Yeah. And this is a cool one, a sock hop at the Tennessee Valley Theater.
Tennessee Valley Theater is a free concert, but they would love a donation when you go in.
Yeah.
It's in Spring City, 423-365-7529. They want you to dress up.
Yeah, dress up and dance, and they got concessions, hot dogs, chili. There's meal deals. They're honoring their veterans there. Go to TennesseeValleyTheater.com for more info. And this one, there was not a lot of info, but from what it looks like, we got about 12 kayaks.
Yeah,
So
I think
don't know.
you could probably bring
Maybe
your
you
own.
take turns on it.
And so they, if you don't have one, give them a holler and see if
Yeah.
you can reserve one of them. I don't know if they'll take reservations, but it's,
And I think we got this off the Kingston's Facebook page, so go there and see if you can get
Yeah.
more. I imagine they'll have more information as they
it's
get closer.
10 a.m. to 3, and it's next Saturday.
Yeah, and then while you're paddling, paddle over to Long Island Marina.
Yep, that's a pretty,
That's a good paddle, huh?
yeah, that's a good paddle from there, but it's doable. It's doable.
Yeah. Apply
but-
yourself.
Yeah, show your leadership potential. Get over there and you paddleboard, and from 12 to 5 p.m. They're going to have food trucks Saturdays and Sunday this week. Saturday's the Crave and Sunday the Potato
You're
Shack.
going to need that food truck by the time you get there.
Load up on those cars.
And then you're going to need that truck to drive you back to where you're parked. But and then another farmer's market.
Yeah, it's Cumberland County's Farmers Market. That's Saturday, I take it, at 6:30 a.m. they start.
Yeah, and
Central.
I killed my mic. And this is probably my favorite one on the list. This is neat.
Battle of Athens Festival. If you hadn't heard about the Battle of Athens, check it out. It's really, we may have to do something about that. Just
Ooh, like a little special, informative.
Yeah.
We could send, what's it called now? Exploring Tennessee?
Exploring America?
We could send the Exploring America guy on a special report.
Yep. Because
This is neat.
It's really neat. During the war, the Second World War, and this is, feel free, because if I'm wrong, tell us. And like I say, I think Scott's covering
Yep,
it.
I
You get
got
your
it.
money back for this show if you
Yep.
don't like this section.
Yep.
But a lot of kind of shady folks came in and got themselves elected during the war when all the men were away fighting the Germans and Japanese. When they got home, those guys didn't want to turn loose the power.
Yeah.
And so they snatched up the ballot box on the election where they were going to get voted out, and they hauled it down to the jailhouse and held it hostage and weren't going to count the votes. Those boys that were used to fighting the war, they didn't take that too well.
Yeah.
Whole town.
Surrounded the jail and
Crooked elections are not a new thing.
no, and rumor has it that a lot of those guys, when they ran them out of Athens, a lot of them came to Roane County, and a lot of them came
Oh.
to Rockwood.
I believe that.
If you know of that,
Uh-oh.
that's what I've been told. Now, I don't know exactly who may have come in that influx from Athens, but if you do know,
Yeah,
why don't you let us know, and we'll check it out,
Yeah.
and we'll have, if we send some people down there, somebody might find out and ask some questions.
And if we
we'll-
got somebody in Rockwood that knows the history of that, I'd be willing to go out and we'll do a little interview.
Yeah, we'll sit down and talk to you about it.
Yeah, and then we'll bring it back to the program. But anyway, go to the Battle of Athens and you'll learn a lot. I bet that's the place to go to
Yeah.
find some people.
4 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the 29th.
Yeah, and then Oliver Springs is making the list.
Yep, they got their community festival from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Arrowhead Park.
Yeah, go
And-
check them out. And that supports the Blair Volunteer Fire Department, so that's a good cause. So go out there and support them, because you'll be counting on them if you have a fire.
Yep.
So that wraps up our things to do. Heads us into school news. Yep, that's right, folks. July is almost over. We're almost to school, and gotta welcome again the Crazy Heifer. If you haven't went by there, go check them out. They've updated their hours, so please contact them on Facebook. Make sure they're open before you go.
I've got their flyer on my desk.
Or
I just
shoot
forgot
us
to
a
bring it.
message if you're
Yeah.
heading down there, and John will give you the hours. We didn't have them today because we're again, I kind of rushed this morning. But go see the Crazy Heifer. All kinds of, they got new and lightly used clothing and all kinds of stuff.
And I think if you take some clothes in, you get a discount on picking some out.
Yeah, so that's cool too.
yeah.
Kids stuff.
Kid stuff. I mean, geez, why buy new kid stuff?
For
They're
real.
going to be. It's going to fit them for 5 minutes.
For real, look at all that stuff they got
Yeah.
there. And I've seen their Facebook page. There's even more now. So again, those are not the exact hours, but go follow the Crazy Heifer on Facebook. And I mean that with all respect. You don't get to say that every day. And hey, this week, the before pictures for seniors.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, but
Yeah,
it's on the
Tuesday.
25th. 27th, you got your Chromebook distribution.
On
and
Thursday?
And on the 3rd, you're back to school
Yeah,
for half a day.
that's the following Thursday. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday.
I think Tom's over there. They're
Gosh.
doing in-service on Thursday and half-day Friday. So.
Man, it's crazy that it's already starting. Hey, you still got time to get school supplies down to First Presbyterian Church of Rockwood.
That's right across from the school down there.
Yeah, so get them down there. Again, they're doing that all through August, so get the stuff down to them. They always do a lot of great stuff. And if you want to sponsor the East Tennessee Outlaws, they're looking for sponsors.
Yep.
Contact Nikki Kilby for that. And this is cool. You can go see a movie outside at Rockwood Rams football field. on the 29th, which is this Saturday.
Have you seen that movie? That's a good movie.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
But it's free admission, but they got snow cones, concessions, and games. And again, all the proceeds and stuff, and go ahead and make them a donation while you're down there because they can use it. But this all goes to support the Rockwood Rams. Again, we'll be talking to our podcasters here soon from Rockwood High School. But gosh, can't believe the year is kicking in already. That heads us into weather, which is brought to you by our good friends at Shape Up. They're a busy place, man. I saw their parking lot was packed the other day.
I tell you what, that shopping center's coming along. We call it the Shape Up Plaza.
Yeah.
But it's one over there with Big Lots and Tractor Supply, and it's a great little gym there. They got aerobics classes, scheduled for classes coming up. They have...
He's there already.
He's there working out. And they free weights. They got all kind of cardio stuff. You got a great little track to walk around inside. But one of the great things is, if you are on a Medicare supplement or Advantage plan, and even some of the Affordable Care Act plans, there's provisions in there to pay either all or part of your dues. So if you can get out there and get in shape and get healthy and feel better, and you can do it for free, why not?
Absolutely.
So give Ken and Mary a call at 865-466-3966, or just stop in and see them and get healthy.
Yeah, and that, again, we've got to thank WVLT Channel 8. And of course, there he is, Howard, our small town network meteorologist wannabe. Yeah, Mr. Howard Heil. Take it, Howard.
Yeah, this week is starting to look real good. We got basically your averages into the 90s. You got more sun showing than you do have clouds. Average in the evenings around 70s. You're lucky because I got word out there out west in the desert, it's hitting triple digits like 115, 120 degrees. Good thing we're not out there, but we still got to deal with humidity here. And for those who work outside, protect yourself from the sun. Hydrate, drink water, and our local radar shows complete sunshine where we are at.
Yeah, look at that.
So there's no fronts rolling in as of yet, as we know.
I mean,
so,
you got to zoom out pretty far. There is nothing out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So, yeah.
It's all good.
And here he goes. He's gone. And again, got to thank all the folks at WVLT. Heather Haley, Ben Cathy, Jacob Durham, Paige Noel, all the weather folks, Kyle Granger as well, all of the folks at WVLT. Download their apps. They got a news app and a weather app. Both of those can be customized to your location and give you information on anything going on in your area. So yeah, got to thank WVLT, and Howard's back.
And in this day and age, you're heading anywhere, you want to check the traffic before you go.
Yeah, exactly. And now that heads us into other interests. This is stuff that's going on later on next week, and I got a few that are following that as well. That's sponsored by our friends at Country Tonight Theater. Go check out the brand new 2023 cast and show. There's my little friend Sophia right in the front. She's getting real big. I think she's like 11 now or something like that. She's grown up. And also the Celebrity Concerts series continues. The next one up is the Oak Ridge Boys. Might have to see if I can get us some tickets to that. That one sells out fast though.
Yeah.
But hey, go see the show. Check out at countrytonightpf.com. And that heads us into our other interests. Sound effect coming soon. And first up again, Lake Tansy continues in August. Jason Lee McKinney Band is August 1st. And back to school.
Oh no. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's time. Summer's gone. Where'd it go?
I know, it went so quick.
I know. But back to school Friday at the Crossroads, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. downtown Crossville.
Yeah, go check that out. They got food, all kinds of games and all that. And another one here in Central Time Zone, the Cumberland County Gun and Knife Show.
Yeah, those guys are always sending us information. I thank them for that. And that will be a really interesting show to go see. Tom is particularly interested in those sorts of things these days.
Yeah, cool.
As growing boys will be, so I'll probably have to take him out there.
Yeah, very cool. Check that out. That's Saturday and Sunday of next week. This one was sent in to us. It's a little further off. It's the following week. Wanted to share this August 12th, the Servants Quartet.
They're having gospel singing at 7 p.m. and that's in Spring City
Eastern
at 184.
Yeah, that one is.
Yeah, it's Eastern. In Spring City, Tennessee. No charge, but they do accept donations.
Yeah, thanks to them for sending that in to us. And hey, this is a big one. Cumberland County Fair is coming.
Man, they're doing it right.
And I got all kinds of information about this one, so check it out. There is their carnival schedule and pricing. We're assuming that the armband means you can get on all the rides, which honestly, with the ticket system, that is probably your best bet.
I would think so.
Especially if you got kids that want to ride everything. I'd say $20 will be a huge savings.
Yeah.
But there's the different hours, and again, if you want any of this, I can send it to you. There's their daily schedule, and look, this goes from August 10th all the way through August 21st, all the different stuff that they're doing. And again, if you want a copy of that, send it to me.
Poultry and rabbits.
Yeah, chicken and bunnies. And then pageant schedule, because every one of these festivals has a pageant
And
anymore.
more power to the people that are putting those things on. 'Cause
Yeah,
I can't
summer
tell you,
too, man.
That's old school cool right there.
I tell you, I
Ouch.
got roped into judging one of those things one year, and I will never touch that again.
Ooh.
You do not make any friends telling
No.
somebody that their baby's not the prettiest
Yeah,
one.
that's a bad
That's a
gig.
no-win situation for the judges.
Definitely. And main arena schedule, they got rodeos, monster trucks, motocross,
Yeah.
horse and mules, I mean, everything. There's even some of the frequently asked questions, so you can pause the video and check that out, or just check them out on Facebook, Cumberland County Fair. And again, $5 to get in, but cool time, but it's so hot to be out at one of those. Luckily, they're at night.
Yeah.
But yeah, and again, if you have anything or any events, we'll tell you how to get your event on the program in just a little bit. But that heads us into birthdays, which is brought to you by Six Little Teacups. In fact, it's Six Little Teacups' birthday this week. You'll see Kim on the end of the birthday announcements. But hey, if you want a custom birthday cake, custom cupcakes, even if you want just regular stuff, she's got regular stuff made, amazing cinnamon rolls, the cream horns, all that kind of stuff. You name it. You can even have a princess tea party there. Just give her a call, 423-702-2253, and get more information. Monday,
If your birthday is Monday, you share a birthday with Bill the Butcher from that movie as actually a live character. There was a guy called Bill the Butcher in that Gangs of New York movie.
Yeah.
And Amelia Earhart. And that includes Corey Sabin.
Yeah, and my friend Valerie Walker. And then Tuesday birthdays.
You share a birthday with Walter Payton and Matt LeBlanc from Friends.
Yeah, my buddy Jim Frabel and Chad Breedlove, who also works in the news business. And then that brings up, if I can get it to go there, Wednesday.
Wednesday the 26th, you share a birthday with Mick Jagger and Sandra
Yeah.
Bullock. And that includes Willard Anderson Mead, who is responsible for 80% of the Bigfoot sightings in East Tennessee.
That's right. Mhm.
And Kathy Ledford Drummond.
My friend Dee Gabauer, Betty Brock, and a good buddy Brad Husky used to work for the United States Postal Service. He's battling cancer right now, so prayers go out to my buddy Brad
Absolutely.
for him on his birthday. And then Thursday,
Peggy Fleming, you share a birthday with Peggy Fleming, and that includes Tom Hamby, Debbie McCullough Rowan.
and Jennifer Oren. She works the Legacy Estate Sales with Bill and Diane. And then Friday birthdays.
Yeah, you share a birthday with Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, and that includes Charles Holt, Elaine Jack Brown, Gail Locke.
Party Marty Berger, a good buddy of mine. He used to be on the radio in Fort Myers. He was on, used to be called Wink FM. And then Oldies 95.3, he was on there as well. He was a program director, but good friend of mine, Marty Berger. I think he lives out in Arizona right now, so we probably can't complain about heat. And then the Six Little Teacups, Kim Pelfrey Van Hoosier, it's her birthday on Friday, so very happy birthday to her.
And then,
Wait, I skipped. Okay, ignore the, it's Saturday that day.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Benito Mussolini on the 29th, and Martina McBride was born then, and that includes Lori Johnson, Jack Lindsay, Chris Hample, and Jason Halliburton.
Yeah, and good old Charlotte Townsend and a buddy of mine, Ray Long. And then this is actually Sunday.
Henry Ford and Arnold Schwarzenegger were born that day, as well as Jack Martin.
And Daniel Owens. And here's a picture we had sent
Yeah,
in.
also my niece Allison Meadows was born on that day.
And this is Sunday again. I got this all screwed up. But that's Sunday. And then my grandma's birthday is on Sunday. There she is with her Whoppers, Nancy Wilk.
Send her some Whoppers. She loves them. I do too. Send them to me. I'll give them to her.
I don't think it'll happen.
okay.
Yeah, I don't trust that. But yeah, and again, if you have any information or if you didn't like the show and you want your money back, John will tell you it's my week. I'm paying this week. This is how you get a hold of us.
Yeah, get a hold of us here at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com, or quickest, easiest, best way is message us on Facebook. Once again, I forgot to say this when I was talking about Tiffany. She wanted me to remind everybody, get your breast exams done.
Yeah, for real.
It's something that if it's caught early, it's very, very manageable. And she luckily got hers caught what we hope is early enough. But yeah, go out there and get your mammograms, ladies, and don't forget it, and don't put it off because it's inconvenient.
Yeah, we continually send our prayers out to Miss Tiffany for a quick recovery. And again, thank you all for following, watching. And again, if you have any information or programs going on that you want us to share, just shoot us a message, and we would appreciate that. As always, you hear the music in the background. That's our friends Uzori. That's a Ukrainian folk band. They're still out there battling. In fact, they share videos all the time. It's so powerful. And you don't really see anything in our news media about it. But the battle still goes on. In fact, one of the performers, she shared something amazing there. I may share on our page. But hey, that wraps up another week here on Small Town Network. So from everybody here at Community News, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
I'm Howard Hall.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody. Thanks for watching. Like, follow, and share. And have a great week.